The main thing, I'm still alive. No Ugga Bugger's got me. A few strange noises in the night, but I'm alive. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So, something a little bit different today. Alright, so we're going on a solo camp. First ever solo camp. Why? Just want to do it. It's one of those things to make sure I can do it. And we're not just solo camping, we're going to camp somewhere random. And also, what we're going to do is camp in a hammock. So we've got all these new things to me, and I mean, I am brand new at this. I've just parked up in a lay-by, pretty close to where I'm thinking. What I've done, I've actually looked on the OS maps, satellite, and I've looked for sort of hedgerows. That's, I say, I'm about 3 miles from my house. I've looked for hedgerows, I've looked for bits and bobs like that, and I've found a few decent patches where I think we can get away with. It's what, 8th of October, so temperature's alright though. It's lovely, it's quite mild. The weather's a bit dull. We're probably, I think we're coming up to about 5 o'clock, so I've got a bit of a hike to do first, so we're going to do that, and hopefully everything will be alright setting up a hammock, because I've never done it before, but we'll soon see, won't we? Right, so problem is where I first stopped. Don't know if you can see it in the distance, but somebody's been dumping, and by the looks of the ground, there's horse shit, and it's been trampled, and it looks pretty recent, to be fair. So I want to be out of the way, but where I was planning to go, over here, there's a stream that runs all the way back to where I was near the canal. So I think I'm going to have to hop back over, go past that, and then come back on the other side where there's trees over there, because there's a nice thick bit over there. Like I say, I'd rather be out my way for the first time, because that'd be an end to the video, wouldn't it? Getting caught. So there we go, guys. I've done like 3 miles just to scout the area. You can see, roasting, literally 8th of July, and it's like 20-something degrees. So you can see it's pretty dark. So what I'm going to do, I think we've got the trees. I'm going to go from here over to the birch over there. Looks like it's been there a long time, so I'm going to quickly start getting set up before it gets dark. And yeah, there's a lot of traffic, like farm traffic on the grass that used to be here, so, and a lot of cow shit, horse shit. So it's definitely used. So what I've done, I've picked a spot where I've got actually pretty good cover, because like I say, I'm not meant to be here, but it's one of those things, isn't it? By the time you've asked 6 people, they're like, no, I don't want to do that, because they think you're messing around. So I'm out of the way, I'm not causing no harm, I'll leave no trace, do you know what I mean? So it's one of those. Right, I'm gonna get set up before it gets dark. Right, so as for the tarp and hammock itself, okay, hammock's here, all in a nice little tidy bag as they normally are, and that's my tarp. I haven't even got it out yet, it's still all packaged up, so we'll have to see what's what. What we might do is, might actually put the tarp up first, see where it's going to sit, and then actually sling this under. Everyone does about DD tarps and hammocks and things like that. It's literally 25 quid off eBay because I wanted to do it, so probably got the wrong hammock, I don't know. Hopefully we've got enough stuff in there to yeah, put it up alright, and hopefully have a decent amount of kit. So, lights off so I can see now. So, trying to be quiet as well. Probably a train. We've got background noise of the motorway, the M40. So, generally, I could probably talk miles away. There's, I say miles, about half a mile that way. There's a farmhouse which used to be running the golf club and things like that. So, yeah, not perfect. There'll all be these pros screaming at me. You should be doing nice. Look, first time, I've got nothing to lose. Okay, number one, should have picked different trees, but I'd already started, so stuff it. Literally 10 minutes. Oh well, it was 11 minutes after I'd finished filming, to be fair. Obviously that'll be sped up in the video, but it might be a little bit low. I might have to lift it. But what I've done, I've just tied it up loose for now, because it's not meant to rain tonight, looking at the forecast, but you just never know, do you? So what I'm going to do, I've got some pegs left, so I'll be able to just undo that when I'm ready for actual bed, and just peg them down so it's actually got that. There is a bit where that branch sort of goes like that, where generally, like I said, number one, lesson learned, should have basically picked 2 straight trees so the tarp can, do what it needs to do. But like I say, first attempt, not planning on raining, fingers crossed. But yeah, that'll do me for cooking down there, talking to you guys, and maybe having a little fire. So yeah, just gonna go collect a little bit of wood. But first of all, let's attempt it. So I am live on the GoPro down there and live here. So if it fails, you're all gonna see it. So let's go for it. There we have it. There we have it. So I think what we're going to do is going to have to lift that up a little bit, aren't we? Little creepy crawlies up my bum. So yeah, I'm going to figure that out, collect some wood, and I'll bring you back in a bit. So, I'm just getting used to my surroundings, listening for the noises, things like that. Got the fire started. I'm just going to get dinner. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to have for dinner. It's going to be burgers, which is nice and easy. But yes, I'm going to make them myself. A few little bits in there, so let's show you. Right, so lamb mince. So it's going to be lamb burgers. And hopefully you can see it properly. All prepared, look. It's great when you've got kids. We've always got stuff like this. So what have we got? Onions to go in the burger, salt, pepper, tomatoes on the side, because every time I put tomato in a burger it just disappears over the other side of the room. So yeah, got them on the side. We're going to have cheese and lettuce. So just let that warm up, and yeah, we might cook on that. I've got my little burner as well, so I might, what I'll do, I'll get this prepped, see if we can get enough heat out of the fire, let it solder down, so we've got some ashes and some heat out of it, and then yeah, by the time I've prepped it, hopefully that's about ready and we can get cooking on the fire before it gets dark. Essentials: bug out knife. Right, without falling over, there we go. So I'm hoping, I've got you on both cameras, hopefully you can hear me alright. I don't want to over shower or anything, so yeah, it's nice to get out, to be fair. It's going to be a big learning curve, this, and I think once I've done it once I'll probably do it a few times. So get the mince in there. No, I'm not burning it, I will be taking it away, so I'll take it home, like I say, no trace, nothing like that. So all I'm doing, guys, is, like I say, I've got the lamb mince, bit of salt, bit of pepper, bit of an egg, not all of it, I only put a little bit in, and I've already chopped some onions, so it was all prepped this time, to be fair. Time to get dirty. There we go, guys. That's them made. I know you probably didn't see a lot of it, but salt, pepper, lamb burgers, loads of chunks of onion in it. So it's just dying down quite nicely now. There's a nice red ember in there, and there's quite a lot of heat coming off, so off we go. So the only thing I forgot, guys, is a bit of butter or a bit of oil, but I'm hoping there'll be enough juice from the onions that drops out just to help it along, really. So what I've had to do, guys, just get the little burner out, just finish it off, because heat's just not enough in that. A lot of the wood is wet because we just had to wrench or rain for absolutely ages. So yeah, just finishing them off in there because I want to get them done before it's dark. And I can sit down and talk to you guys with my dinner and a nice old beer. Getting dark now, and I had to finish them off on the burner, but there we go. One sort of melted-ish. So I've got my Tommies, got the lamb burger, and the best bit about it, a little bit of sweet chilli on both, brioche buns, and Spitfire. So I'm going to settle down, I'm going to have that, and I'll bring you back in a minute. See what they're like. Do like a nice bit of lamb, I really do. Do I prefer it to beef? Don't know, it's close for me nowadays. Cheers, guys. I think it's just getting used to the noises. So when I walked through earlier, there's a few different noises, a few different birds. I'm not into my birds, so I don't really know. But one there. So you've still got background traffic. By the looks of it, where the grass is cut, I think all the mist has really come in low. Either that or I'm smoking everybody out. I doubt it because the fire's tiny. But yeah, it looks, I'm going to take you out there, hopefully. It looks quite bright out there, but obviously it's dark in here, so I'll enjoy my burger, enjoy a quick swag of beer, and I'll take you out there before it gets dark. There you go, guys. You can't really see it on camera as good, but the mist raising up. Look, I'll walk through here. You can see how white it is to the other side. I'm down there. Not that you can see where I am. Bearing in mind the light's not on either. at that. So I'm hoping what I'm going to do, I've brought the drone with me, so in the morning I'm hoping we can get a decent sunrise. I thought I'd just show you my setup, guys. Well, say setup, first attempt. Sleeping bag still hung up there. I am still sweating. And what time are we on? It is 10 past 7. So I'm really not building that up at all because it's just too hot. It's 10 past 7. I'm still in a t-shirt. Do you know what I mean? So, sorry, I had to stop filming there. There was a random car. So I did say, I'll take that out of my face a bit. I did say that obviously I saw tracks. There's definitely a farmer of some sort where I think he just lets the cows roam. So I've let the fire die down a little bit. Just got my sleeping bag in, but yeah, you can still see by my cheeks. I'm absolutely roasting. It is probably about 7:30 now. I've just stayed quiet for 10 minutes and in case he came back round, but I think it's just rounding the cows up and that'll be it. That'll be him done, but yeah, just double checking. So let's just show you this, guys. Make sure this camera's on. So yeah, it's got set up. So yeah, I think what I should have done is fed that through the ridge line and had it that way, but oh well, you live and learn, don't you? So basically a lot of advice I've been told to have something under. So I think it's just a cheap mountain warehouse, really thin jobby to have under me, and that's actually a decent sleeping bag. It's my lads. It's the only decent sleeping bag we've got, so I think it's a 190 tog or something like that, and it's really good. I'll tell you, it's bloody hot. Not that I'll probably need it tonight, but yeah, what I'm gonna do, have my Spitfire. I'll bring you back in a bit. I just want to have another 10-20 minutes getting settled in, and bloody smoke, listening out for noises really, just for, not for any other sake, it's more just for finding out if anyone's here. If you're new here, obviously we do the Land Rovers, things like that as well, but yeah, please consider obviously sticking a thumb up or thumb down, either way, not too fussed. Leave a comment, share and all that palaver, and yeah, say Spitfire's nearly gone, so I've got a couple of Nuki Browns as well, so hopefully. So I'm just going to sit by the fire, enjoy a bit of peace. Well, with the motorway traffic sort of thing, that's quieting down, but enjoy a bit of peace, and then yeah, have a little scroll through Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, and just actually chill. Okay, I think that's what it's all about, isn't it? Just having a bit of time and chilling, thoughts to yourself, things like that, de-stress. And what better place to do it on your own in the middle of nowhere? Do you know what I mean? Happy days. Hopefully you can see me just about, guys, with the fire. So we're at what, about 9:15, so road's quieting down a little bit, odd train now and again sort of thing, but yeah, just collecting a few more bits. So just this minute, I say just, yeah, probably now 9:15, I've just put the hoodie on, but I'm gonna have to take it off again. I'm absolutely boiling. So yeah, it's really weird for the 8th of October. It really is. So yeah, what I might do is, what I'll do in the morning, guys, is obviously I'll let you know when I get up. Hopefully it's not too early, and yeah, we'll just basically run through how the night went. Hopefully there's people maybe watching this and they want to do a solo camp themselves. So it's a thing that I've been wanting to do for a couple of years, to be fair. Like I said, just so I know I can do it, and you know, there is people, including myself. I thought, well, can I actually do it? I used to do it as a kid, all the time, sort of thing. But it's a long time ago, that. So yeah, it's just nice to get away, have a bit of peace, have a couple of beers, look at the fire, and yeah, that's all you need in it sometimes in life. So, but yeah, in the morning what we'll do, guys, is we'll run through how it all was. Okay, and basically for beginners, tips and tricks of what you should be looking out for. Like I say, I'm definitely far from a pro, I'll tell you that now. So people will be commenting, looking at the hammock going, well, you should have done this and you should have done that. But guys, I'm not bothered. If it serves a purpose and, you know, I don't get wet, I'm warm, and I've had a couple of beers, what you know, what else do you need? So yeah, like I say, I'll probably bring you back in the morning. Morning. Yeah. Woke up a couple of times, but generally pretty good. Got a little bit of a stiff neck here, probably how I slept, to be fair, but I wasn't cold. Got a bit of cold dirt. I got woken up by a fox about 4, so yeah, it wasn't too bad. So just gonna watch the sunrise, make a quick cup of tea. You can probably hear the birds. So, morning guys. I'll carry on that section of video. I had to just the cows. The GoPro went dead. My phone's dead, so I can't record on that. So yeah, nip to the car, get some GoPro batteries, and yeah, the light is just coming out. I was hoping to get the drone up, but my phone battery is more or less dead because I did a live last night. So I'm gonna get a quick cuppa on, and then we'll get some breakfast on. I'll bring you back. So I've just got some drone footage. Hopefully you've just seen that. That was good to get some actually on my new drone, just get it out. That was fantastic. So the sun is coming up, but there's so much mist and fog and sort of condensation off the grass that literally I can't actually see the sunrise. So I'll see what it's like after. So it's still pretty early. I don't know what time we're actually on, but it's probably about 7:30. Roads getting really noisy again. So definitely next time where I go, just finding somewhere out of the way sort of thing. So like I say, I got woken up about 4 by a fox. Well, I think it was a fox. It's a normal fox cry, and then I think I heard a cub cry. So it might have been that, I don't know. About 2 minutes later the fox disappeared. So yeah, but generally not a bad night. I say I got a bit of a bad neck, but it's probably how I slept. once I go to sleep, that's it. I'll just stay there. That's what I do. So yeah, what I'm going to do, obviously there's fire there, so I'm not going to cook on the fire. I've got my boiler, my little burner, should I say. So I'm going to get that on. I'm going to get some bacon on. I'm going to probably head out of here early before that traffic gets too busy, because I've still got to cross a road to get back to the car and things like that. I've already spotted somebody going to the car actually, and he said morning, so it's yeah, just having a brisk walk really. So, yeah, we'll get cleared up, so I don't want no ash. Put some leaves over that because that's totally dead now as well, and just have a good clear up and make sure I look at the place and just leave it exactly how it was. So it's all a little bit trampled and things like that, so we might get some sticks and leaves and put it all back how it should be. Not that probably anyone will come here, but that's not the point. The whole point of it is leave no trace, and I've got some morning visitors of cows coming in, so yeah, they just seem to follow me, sort of thing. It's one of those things. Maybe that's what they do, I don't know. So, right, time to get some bacon on. So that's an actual lamb burger. I had a little bit left. That's going in my bacon butty as well. Why not? Kettle back on. So there we go. We got it. Still have to have a bit of sweet chilli on it. Cheers guys. Bacon and lamb first thing in the morning. Not bad actually, not bad. Guys, if you've liked the video and you want to see more, when it's not getting to the best time of year, to do more videos like this, but I will plan to do them in the future if you want to see more. And if you like the video, hit thumbs up, hit the little subscribe button if you want to keep seeing more, and the little bell notification, because a lot of people, I think 70–80% of the people that watch my videos, they're not subscribed, or they haven't got the little bell notification on, and that will basically just tell you every time I bring a video out, which in this case is weekly now. So yeah, I mean, like I say, if you want to do that, leave us a comment as well. And if you want to share this to a group where you think it might benefit people, go ahead and do it. Because like I say, I'm brand new to the solo and hammock camping, okay, train. I've got a lot to learn, I really have. I've got a lot to learn, but that's what life's all about, isn't it? Learning new skills. There's a lot to learn, a lot to take, and a lot of the learning is done while you're doing it, I think. So there's a few lessons I've learned from this trip. I'm going to take half of what I need, really. I'm probably not, this time of year, going to cook on an open fire. It'd be nice in summer, and I'll do that, that's not a problem. You've got more time. The nights are obviously longer, so you're not rushing to get to your location. Find a decent spot, and then obviously you've got to wait for your wood to burn down, and then you've got your embers, then you cook on it. So for me, this time of year, the burner's perfect, you know what I mean? You can just get it cooked or get the kettle boiled quick, job done. and like I say, with filming filming it as well, it is a constant rush. So obviously I wanted to get a lot of filming done last night before it got dark, which just about got set up and it got dark sort of thing. It's one of those, like I said, it's that time of year. So yeah, there's a lot to pull out of this session that I've just been on, this night camp, definitely. Yeah, am I glad I've done it? Yes, I'm glad I've done it. Would I do it again? Would I do it again? Yes, I think I would. Yeah, I think I would, definitely. Not a thing. I think I'd probably do different location, because like I say, you can hear the motorway. I'm weird, I like peace. Obviously there's never going to be peace sat in the woods, because you can hear at the minute leaves dropping, twigs breaking because of animals in the night and things like that. So it's one of those. Some people are into it, some people aren't. Yes, I'd do it again. Would I do things differently? Yes. But bearing in mind, it is my first ever solo camp and hammock camp, okay? I mean, summer, realistically, you could probably sleep, you don't have to sleep in the hammock, you could just have a tarp just there, just in case, and sleep wherever. So, I'm going to finish my breakfast. The main thing, I'm still alive. No ugga buggers got me. A few strange noises in the night, but I'm alive. So we're doing the Instagram live and obviously the filming, talking to you guys. It's never felt, and my good old mates, the cows, I've never felt, obviously you're alone, but you don't feel alone. It's really hard to explain, actually. I had a couple of beers last night. I just got set. I mean, it took me probably about 20 minutes to get in and just get the under blanket, which I'm using the sleeping bag, sorted. And there's I think there's like a rabbit warren just behind me. I could see it this morning, I couldn't see it last night. And yeah, there's a lot of activity over here. So a couple of times flicking the lights on. But then they just carry on. So they wasn't bothered by me, and I wasn't bothered by them, that is what it's all about. So if you're going to go out to these places and do this, simple way to put it, don't be a twat. Okay, so fire ashes, I'm going to clear up, I'm going to sort all that out. Every little spick and span of rubbish will be gone. Give me 2 hours from now, nobody will know I've been here. Okay, there's a bit of a trail that comes up here, but I think the cows come up here, and by the looks of it, it's like a bit of a dead end, so they can't go anymore, and then they'll just wander back. But I think, you know what cows are like, and they're like sheep, they just follow one line. You see it all over the mountains. There's one track here and tracks there. So yeah, there's a bit of that, but that's not me. My area is this here, like that branch that I didn't eventually cut up, so I just went to bed. That'll go over there. But yeah, just think about what you're doing, guys, before you do things. Just think, is this going to damage the environment you're in? Is it going to damage it for the future? Anything like that, really, because I'm quite opinionated on that. It really, when I see stuff like dumping and stuff like that, it really jacks me off. It's just lazy, you know what I mean? So leave the environment exactly how you found it, and that's exactly what I will be doing. So what I'm going to do, guys, is just quickly show you actual camp this morning before I actually pack up, and then you can see it after. So I'll give you a shot here. So by the time I've got cleared up, it should look like we've not been here. I'll give you a close up. All the fire and ash is going in a plastic bag. All food waste. All my beer. Drone's already in the bag. I've already started folding the tarp back. But generally, I've just got to pack stuff away. Food waste containers there, because they're full of plastic nowadays, you know what they're like. That's all going. And this branch here, I'm just gonna disperse that back to where it was, and there's a silver birch you can probably see around here where I got it from. Actually, that wasn't that wet, so that's probably fallen pretty recently, so, but you can see it's like a dead end here. And the sort of trail runs, I think, is probably where the cows have been, but you can probably see through the woods the mist that's just coming in now. I can actually feel it in the air. So yeah, what we'll do, we'll get packed up. Sorry, battery died again. So yeah, as you can see, all the rubbish is in there. Looks a mess, but yeah, all the excess water that I had has now gone on there. Basically all I'm doing is just having a good scout around. So I found a bottle lid where I was sat doing the live last night. All my fag ends just went on the fire anyway, so they're burnt out. Yeah, that's there, that's there. It's all down, there's no damage to the trees or anything like that, which is good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to move everything over there. I'm going to get some leaves and just scuff the area up and cover that up, move that. So there you go. Basically all you do, well, all I do anyway, probably a little bit thicker than that, but a branch end, flip it upside down, and I'll use it as like a brush, just to get all the dead leaves. And I say, the bits that are broken, you might not be able to see it on camera. If I go really close, look, you can sort of see the nettles. Obviously that's where I've been stood talking and things like that, but that'll soon recover. As for the fire, what fire exactly? Ash is gone, leaves and sticks back on it. There's no sharp objects or anything like that, or anything dangerous. So 8:53, 54 now probably. So you can see how foggy it is. Sunrise is there, so we're not getting any drone footage of that, are we? But I'll just keep stopping, because what I don't want to do is get caught now after all that effort. So we've got the drone bag off the front, the big bag off the back, and we've got the rubbish bag down there. So yeah, floor's absolutely sodden. So yeah, shouldn't look too much of a weirdo. At 9 o'clock, there should be movement. I can hear the road. Yeah, I can hear the road. I need to keep stopping and listening out, because this is making a right racket, this rubbish bag. But yeah, sort of see, foggy, dewy, misty, you name it. We've got it this morning, but it's not cold with it. So I can hear I'm getting back to the main road. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get out, hopefully without getting caught, and yeah, I'll bring you back in a minute. We've only gone and done it. So we've done it, guys, we've done it. First night solo hammock camp. There we go. Hopefully you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Please don't let anything in this video put you off doing a solo camp. Definitely not. If you're planning on doing it, do it. Honestly, it'll be good for you. It really is. I feel like I've achieved something, not that I have, but it was something that I wanted to do, and I've done it. Same as last week. Never been to the lakes. Alright, let's go to the lakes. That's what life's about, isn't it? Well, for me, anyway. You know, you might be totally different, but for me, it's all about getting out there, enjoying what's around you. And you ain't going to enjoy what's around you a lot of people just take it for granted. Guys, give us a thumbs up, much appreciated. If you can share it into a group and you think it's going to do people well, just of a newbie going out there and just getting out there and doing a solo camp, then yeah, share it into a Facebook group or an Instagram, whatever. Do you know what I mean? If you can share it, that'd be much appreciated, because the more reach that gets, just showing people can do it. So that'd be great. Leave a comment as well what you actually thought to the video. Have you done a solo camp? Let me know. And yeah, soon we've hit the 1k now, so it literally happened on the Instagram live last night, so yeah, that'll be good. So we'll be doing a giveaway, that'll probably be on next week's video. So guys, stay tuned, take care.